Hello. Good evening, good morning to all our viewers. Welcome back to another video on 22-yard Tales. And we are back with the ICC Champions Trophy squad analysis. And this time we are going to analyze the England squad for the upcoming Champions Trophy. The reason we kept England at the end was because they were already playing with India and ODI series in India. And they were trying out their combinations and they went through some injuries and now they have announced their final squads. And now we have the final 15 that has traveled to Pakistan for this tournament, and it is only a matter of time when they will play their first match against Australia. It's a very big match, and it is very important for us to analyze the England squad after their performance against India, and now they are 15. So hi Shubham, I hope you are doing well, and how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, but I'm not sure why they have selected 15 batters or bowlers. They could have selected 15 golfers.
Okay.
I mean, jokes apart, I was just pulling legs of this England fans. So, yeah, doing well, Akshit. So, we have kept this a bit late of the England squad analysis because we were expecting some changes as there were injuries, and England was also trying out some combinations versus India. Although I don't know how much did they learn from that because they were almost getting dominated in each match in all the three matches in the ODI series. So, here we are. Hi, everyone. Thanks for logging into this video, and we are going to analyze the Champions Trophy squad of England and also do some predictions on how they'll perform in this tournament. So, Akshit, rather than doing any further delay, let's open up the squad.
Yeah.
Uh, Yep. So this is the squad that has been selected, the final squad that has been selected that will play under the captaincy of Josh Buttler and the coaching staff of Brendan McCullum. And so we have Josh Buttler as the captain and the wicket keeper. We have Phil Salt also as one more wicket keeper. So I probably Phil Salt will do the wicket keeping as we've seen in the ODI series against India. And Ben Duckett will be the opener along with Phil Salt, and he has been playing well in the ODI series. Joe Root, I believe, will walk in at number three, I believe. Akshit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Most probably at number three, or if they feel like playing another batter in Tom Banton, because we saw Tom Banton play the last ODI against India,
Mhm.
and he batted at number three for them. So if they want to strengthen their batting lineup, they might go with the Tom Banton in the side, or else Joe Root will be at three and Harry Brook at four.
So yeah, so okay, so you're saying that if Tom Benton does play, he will play at number three, and Joe
Yeah,
Root will play at number four.
yeah,
Makes sense. Yeah. So they've selected Liam Livingstone who will do some spin. I think he can bowl both off break and leg break if required. And they have selected Harry Brook, whose form is a bit of a kind of a question because the way he has performed in India. I think other than one or two innings, he didn't have a good tour this time against India, I believe, Akshit.
yes. So right from the T20 series, he could not judge the spin. He could not play against spin, and just barring one or two good, decent knocks, he was looking off colors. Uh, although England can still say that they were trying out their combination and they were trying out their best 11, but Harry Brook has been out of form in the recently concluded series against India. But we have seen that he performs fairly well in Pakistan. So we have seen him perform well in the Test series. He has scored a triple century, and I think he has three centuries in Test cricket, all of them in Pakistan. So that's a positive sign for England, if at all there can be one. That they're going to play their three group stage matches in Pakistan against Australia, South Africa, and Afghanistan. And they will only hope that Harry Brook comes to party because he is a very crucial batter for them. Because we have seen, although Joe Root has come to the ODI squad, he was still looking here and there. I mean, he was not 100% committed to batting, but although he did score a 50 in one of the matches, but the key player for them was Ben Duckett in that series. If I can tell you, Ben
Yeah.
Duckett batted well for them, and bits and pieces, Joe Root performed. We saw Phil Salt giving them a good, decent start. So as you mentioned, yeah, Harry Brook is out of form, but they will expect him to come to the form in Pakistan.
Absolutely, absolutely. And going ahead with their bowling, they have selected Brydon Carse. I think he has bowled well in India. They have selected Gus Atkinson, who is a pretty good bowler. Jamie Overton, an all-rounder, has been selected for his batting as well as bowling. He can bowl a bit in the depth also. Jamie
Yeah.
Smith has played well in India for few matches whenever he got some chance. Adil Rashid, we have talked a lot about Adil Rashid. I think he is one of the best leg spinner in the world, and it's glad to see he's in the squad. I think he should have been in the squad. There is no other way to talk about it. Jofra Archer has been selected, Mark Code and Sakib Mahmood. So this is their bowling attack. Although a bit surprised that they have selected only one spinner again. So this team has also gone ahead with one spinner and a bit of spin from Liam Livingstone and probably Joe Root, and that's it. There is no further spin. So need to talk about the spin attack also. Is one spinner enough? Let's see. So Akshit, what is your first reaction with the squad they have selected?
Yeah, Shubham. So even I was shocked to see that this team is going to play their three matches in Pakistan, and Pakistan traditionally favors the spin attack. The spinners perform better than the pacers, although Pakistan has good pacers and in history has created great pacers. But the recent pitches there, we have seen in the recent Tri Nation series, if you have followed it, New Zealand played with three spinners: Bracewell, Santner, and Glenn Phillips. Even Pakistan had just one spinner, Abrar Ahmed, but he was among wickets. And from South Africa also, Tabrai Shamsi was in wickets. So we have seen that in the recent concluded Tri Nation series, spinners were the main who were dominant. And and going by that fact, if I see that there's only one proper spinner, Adil Rashid, then it's going to create some problems for England because you cannot rely on spin attack of Liam Livingstone and Joe Root. They are part-time spinners. They can get you a wicket or two here and there, but in pitches like these in Pakistan, you need a proper spinner, and I think they lack that one spinner there. They have gone with an all pace attack. If you see Brydon Carse, Gus Atkinson, Jamie Overton, Jofra Archer, Mark Wood, Sakib Mahmood, they're all express pace bowlers. So I think they have picked one or two extra fast bowlers as a backup there. Maybe they could have continued with a Rehan Ahmed, who was part of the T20 series. He hails from Pakistan originally, so he also knows about the place, and he could have been very handy in such conditions. We have seen him play in the Test series against Pakistan, so they could have tried with him. They could have picked him, although they will surely miss Jacob Bethel because Jacob Bethel gave them a good left-hand spinning option, and unfortunately he's injured, and Tom Banton has replaced him. So that is a big miss for England. But yeah, my first reaction was that how will they counter-attack Afghanistan? How will they counter-attack Adam Zampa, Glenn Maxwell, Matthew Short? How will they counter-attack South Africa's spin, Keshav Maharaj and Tabrai Shamsi? So they do not have good spinners there. That is one thing. And if this squad was to be picked for Dubai, then it would have been a very good squad because in Dubai we are seeing that it is suiting the pace bowlers. They have five or six good pacers there. So if in case they do manage to come in the top four and they do manage to play against India in the semi-finals or in the final, this squad can be a very good squad. But if I see in the first three matches, Shubham, I really find it difficult for them to break the that crucial innings in the middle overs, and how will they manage to get wickets in the middle overs? That is one big question there.
Absolutely, Akshit. I think that there is a big question on their middle over performance. If you see their performance against India in all the three ODIs, both in batting as well as in bowling, they have started well. As batters, the opening partnership of England has been better than that of India in all the three
Yeah.
matches, I believe. So that tells us that, and also in bowling, they have given good start in bowling also, but it's only in their middle overs where I felt like Adil Rashid is left alone. He was playing, he was bowling well, but there is no one in the other end to support him. you cannot expect fast bowlers to come in and continuously bowl well in the other end in the middle overs. It's difficult for fast bowlers. And in pitches like Pakistan, yes, people say that okay, these are flat pitches and spinner might not be that useful, but we have seen what Bracewell has done along with Santner. If Santner was being economical, it was Bracewell was getting wickets. So England will have to manage that. Will Liam Livingstone will be as effective as Bracewell has been for New Zealand? I doubt that because I don't think he bowls that much as much as Liam, as much as like probably a Bracewell bowls. I think Bracewell covers all his 10 overs quota most of the matches. Liam Livingstone
Yes.
doesn't do that. Joe Root also is a part-time bowler, bowls here and there, but he doesn't bowl regularly in every matches. But you
Yeah.
want bowlers to bowl well because, as I've said again, right, in middle overs, it's very crucial nowadays. Long gone has been those days where people used to leave this middle overs just by being happy with 4, 5, economical overs. But that doesn't go well because if team keep their wickets in hand in last 10 overs, they can easily score 110, 120 run.
Yeah.
So even if a team is, let's say, after 30 or 40 overs, they are at 180 runs, they can easily score 300 runs by the end of 10 overs if they keep wickets. So you have to take wickets in middle overs, and I don't see how a single Adil Rashid can do. If
True.
he's bowling well, they can just play against Adil Rashid and attack the whoever comes at the other end. Because if a part-time bowler bowls spin, right, if they gets attacked in the very first over, their rhythm is broken. They don't have that experience or rhythm to keep on bowling even after getting hit for 15, 16 odd runs in a single over. So they need to find out a solution for that. But again, as I've said, that it's a bit odd that England has selected a full pace attack, whereas by playing in Pakistan, whereas India have selected a full spin attack by playing in Dubai. I think someone have told that they all told England team that you will be playing in Dubai, and India team
Yeah.
that you will be playing in Pakistan. But the jokes about this is a bit odd. So I feel like they lack a bit in the spin attack. Their fast bowling attack is pretty good. There is no doubt about that. They have all the fast bowling options they have taken, and I think when McCollum came and Josh Buttler have given some hint that they want to go with all pace attack. They want every bowler to bowl at 150. So it didn't work well against India at all. The whole this strategy of this baseball of having all 150 plus bowlers didn't work well. I don't know how much it will work well in Pakistan because whatever the pitches may be, you are still playing in subcontinent condition. So
Yeah.
you have to respect that. You can have your strategy and everything, but I believe you have to show some respect to wherever you are playing and take pick team accordingly. So I think England has failed in that, but let's see what happens when they start playing the Champions Trophy.
Sure, Shubham. So let's do one thing. Let's create their probable 11 that will play against Australia. I think most of the 11 picks itself, but I'll just try creating one. So for me, Phil Salt and Ben Duckett are the openers. I don't see Tom Banton playing in the first match. So I'll have Joe Root at number three. I will have Harry Brook at number four, Butler at number five, Livingston at number six. I'll play a Brydon Carse because Brydon Carse has been bowling very well in the middle overs.
Yep.
He can also bat, and he can also be very handy with the bat while finishing the innings. So Brydon Carse at number seven. Then I'll have Adil Rashid eight. And then 9, 10, 11 are my three fast bowlers, Jofra Archer, Mark Wood, and Sakib Mahmood. So the four players that are left out are Tom Banton, Gus Atkinson, Jamie Overton, and Jamie Smith.
Yes, yep.
So I think, yeah, if they have to go for an all-pace attack, Archer and Wood should be there. Maybe they can consider dropping Sakib and Mahmood and picking Gus Atkinson. But Sakib Mahmood is also very familiar with the conditions he has been
Yep.
playing lately. So I think he will make the cut first, and we might see him playing against Australia. So what do you think? What is your Shubham playing 11 for the first match?
I think I completely agree with your 11. I thought of the same 11 myself also. But I do have a question, Akshit, for you. Like in today's day and age of cricket, where you expect team to score 320, 330 runs in every match, do you think the innings that Joe Root plays, there is no doubt he plays well. He is one of the Fab Four. But when a player plays innings of 70 ball, 50 runs, it puts pressure on the batsman on the other side who has been playing along with him to keep up the run rate of six and maybe a five or a six in every over. Do you think those innings are still helpful?
No, Shubham, you have rightly pointed out that such innings do end up adding pressure to the other batters. At least you need to maintain a 100% strike rate. A runner ball inning should be there if at all you have to play such innings, because number three is also a very crucial position. Let us take an example of India. Uh, in the India England series, we saw Shreyas Iyer, in fact, going all guns blazing.
Yep,
He came in the middle overs and he attacked from ball one or ball two. He did not look to build an innings or play a 50 run knock. He was looking to play 50 ball 80 runs or a 50 ball 75 runs. So Joe Root has to see how he can adapt well to the situation, or else Harry Brook will have to come to form, because we know Harry Brook can change gears
yep,
anytime. And
absolutely.
if he is set for 20 or 30 balls, he can end up scoring big runs for them. So middle overs batting as well as middle overs bowling will be a key game changer for England. If they can crack these two, they do stand a good chance in this group stage, because I feel they do lack a spinner, but having seen Australia's recent form against Sri Lanka, having seen South Africa's form against England, against New Zealand and Pakistan, and then Afghanistan, they do really have a decent chance. So, Shubham, what do you think? Let's come to the big question here now. What are the chances of England in the group stage?
I think England chances will depend a lot again on their middle over performances. How they perform both with the bat as well as with the ball in the middle overs. And I think for that to go well, they will need few players to come good. And one of those players is the captain himself, Josh Buttler. He has played well against India throughout the series, both in T20 as well as in ODI. But he has been kept quiet. He is not scoring those match-winning innings of let's say 90 or 100. He has played those 30, 40 odd runs, but that won't do. You are the main man of this team, so you have to come good, and they need Butler to go all guns blazing in this tournament for them to perform well. So for me, this team will depend on four players crucially, both two players from batting, and those two players are Josh Butler and Ben Duckett. Because Ben Duckett, what I have seen in this series against India, he is in pretty good touch. He has to just play a bit longer, maybe not get out at 60 or 65 runs, make those big centuries. He has the potential to do that. He is a test player. So Ben Duckett as well as Josh Butler in the lower order, they have to come good. And in the bowling also, it has to be Adil Rashid and one of the fast bowlers, either Jofra Archer or Marcourt has to come good. So it all depend on this four to five players how they perform. Yes, other players will also come good, but these are the star players. You want them to perform well. So for me, if you ask me, the teams they're playing against, I've already told that Afghanistan is going out to is qualifying from this group. The one other team, it's from England, Australia, and South Africa. Australia, the team they've sent the squad, they've sent it's a pretty inexperienced squad, especially in the bowling. And South Africa also, the way they performed in the Tri Nation series, they didn't look that good. So I will give a bit of a chance to England. Probably they might qualify, but again, it's all 50-50. So uh, I'm not so sure, Akshay, to be honest, because it can be anyone from the South Africa, Australia, and England. And Afghanistan for me is 100% qualifying from this group, but England, I'm giving it a 50-50. I just can't be sure enough if they'll qualify or not. What about you, Akshit?
So, as you rightly said, Afghanistan will beat England, is what I think, because they have done it before in the World Cup, and we have seen England struggling against two key Pakistan spinners, Sajid Khan and Noman Ali. So they have also struggled against Indian spinners in the ODI series. So Afghanistan has that mix of good spinners there. So definitely Afghanistan has an edge over England. So England needs to beat both South Africa and Australia to
Australia.
qualify. And what I think is South Africa versus England will be a virtual quarterfinal for them,
Yep.
because the team Australia is sending, it is very inexperienced, and they have already lost 2-0 against Sri Lanka. So they are not in a great momentum there. So England will be starting favorites in the first match against Australia, but their key match is against South Africa. If they manage to beat South Africa, I see Afghanistan and England going in top four. If not, then it is going to be difficult for them.
Yep. 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 So I think with that we can close this. So Guys, if you like our video, we have just started recently. If you like our video, do like this video. Uh, if you feel like subscribing to our channel, do subscribe. It will give a lot of support to us. It will encourage us to make more such videos. We'll also keep coming up with more review videos from each match in Champions Trophy. So be with us and do share with your friends also, and do let them know to subscribe to this channel. Till then, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye. Bye bye.
Bye.